Let's build a weather station for the Wisconsin Environmental Mesonet. Wait, you don't know what a mesonet is? In the weather world, mesoscale refers to something that's medium size. So it's something that's smaller than a hurricane but larger than a lightning strike.
So a mesonet is just a county by county weather station network.
Since weather is so local, this provides more accurate data for communities, especially in rural areas. 30 states currently have mesonets, with more being added all the time. Today we're setting up a station outside of a potato field in Grand Marsh, Wisconsin. Many of the sites are on agricultural land, like dairy farms and apple and cherry orchards. The best sites are away from trees to avoid any shade or influences on rainfall, and in a spot that hasn't been excavated so that the soil is representative of the region. As hard as they try, not every site is perfect.
You got to balance what the site host needs the station for. So, like, for example, we have a station at a cranberry bog, but it's located right next to the retention pond that they use for irrigation. You're supposed to site stations 200 feet away from a body of water, but it was like the best spot on this person's land, and it was going to be useful data to them.
The site has been cleared for digging, so the setup begins. No detail goes unnoticed.
Burying this prevents any issues if the farmer comes by with a mower or anything like that.
Each station is equipped with a rain gauge, a barometer to measure pressure, a temperature and humidity sensor, a pyranometer to measure solar radiation, an anemometer to measure wind speed and direction, and something called a leaf wetness sensor.
As we get rain, snow, sleet, frost, ice accumulating on things, the amount of electricity that transmits across this board changes, and we can get an idea of how wet or dry the leaves are, which goes a long way to helping us better predict fungal diseases and bacterial diseases on crops.
Sensors are also buried at different depths in the ground to measure the moisture and temperature of the soil. Over 60 Wisconet stations are reporting dozens of measurements every 5 minutes. That's over 200,000 data measurements all across the state every single day. Farmers use this data to help make decisions on when to irrigate, apply pesticides, and learn when their crops might be at risk for disease. Whether you know it or not, you're benefiting from this data too. It's all being fed into computer models that meteorologists use to forecast the weather. The data helps provide an accurate picture of what's going on in the state, so the models can project that into the future.
The more data that we have as a meteorological community, the better the forecasts, the better the warnings are.
You can access all of this data at wisconet.wisc.edu.